Hey gang, my name is Demir from the Lifehack method. Today we're going to talk about the limits to deep work because everybody's talking about deep work like it's the coolest thing, but there are some limits and we should be honest about it. But before we hop into that, today's video is sponsored by Lifehack Tribe. Stick around to the end of the video. I'll show you how you can get a week in Lifehack Tribe for just $1. Now, first of all, if you have no idea what deep work means, this is probably the wrong video for you. You should check the video in the link below and then come back to this one so that you have this frame of what is deep work. Okay, let's get started. Little known fact about me. I need every minute of 9 hours of sleep and I cannot have even 1 minute less. I know it sucks. You don't have to tell me. I've always hated that about being me. When I was in college, I got obsessed with the idea that it should only be 5 hours. 5 hours seemed like a very reasonable night's sleep. And I started an experiment where I just started forcing myself down into 5 hours of sleep. And I'm telling you, the first week was amazing. I mean, amazing. I was waking up feeling refreshed. I got so much time back in my schedule. I felt like I was superhuman. Now, the second week, I started sleeping a little bit more, like 6 hours a night, but I thought, oh my God, this is still amazing. Of course, you know what happened. The third week, I crashed hard and went right back to sleeping 9 hours a night. Gang, there's nothing more predictable than somebody who gets excited about deep work, goes all in. That first week, oh my God, they're getting like 6 hours of deep work done every single day, like crushing it, right? Many people describe that first week as possibly the most productive week of their entire life. And then predictably, week 2, it starts to fade just a little bit, but you're still getting amazing deep work done. And then by week 3, it has really faded. You're lucky if you get 10 hours of deep work done all week. So what's happening here? I mean, if it works so well, then why does it fade off so quickly? I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but having tracked this myself and carefully tracked it with many of my clients, I think there's just a limit to how much deep work a person can really do. And I'd put it in the range of, and prepare yourself, 2 to 4 hours a day, 10 to 20 hours per week. Now, this is on average. Now, are there going to be outliers who can do more than this? Yeah. People who can do less? Yeah. Are you going to have weeks where you could push yourself into doing more? Yeah. But when you average it out, it always reverts back down to this mean. Gang, I'm saying this because there's this idea out there in our heads that we're supposed to do deep work like 8 to 10 hours a day. Now, maybe you can sit in a chair in your desk for that long, but deep work is a whole different ballgame, right? Deep work is cognitively exhausting. It wipes you out. And yeah, maybe you could get away with a week or two of doing 8 hours of deep work, but just like my sleep experiment, it's going to catch up to you. You're always going to revert back to the mean. And when people realize how little deep work they can sustainably get done each week, it really freaks them out. People think if I'm awake, I should be able to do deep work every waking hour. Nah, son, you can't. So think about deep work as like a thin layer of cream sitting at the top of your energy bucket, right? There isn't that much. And once it's gone, it's gone. Just to be clear, you could still do other less cognitively demanding work like meetings, emails, just, shallow work, cleaning your house, mowing the lawn. I'm not saying that once you're done with your deep work energy, you're going to pass out into a coma. You just can't do that peak cognitive work. So take a second and mourn that. Let it really sink in because it's a real shock when we finally accept how little deep work time we can really do. It's even more shocking when you realize that most of us are squandering it sitting in some terrible meeting during our best energy hours of the day. This is why Stephen King, the author, only writes 4 hours a day, but he does it 7 days a week because he knows that every day he gets a small amount of deep work potential and he can't save it up, he can't roll it over. So he works fewer hours each day and works a little bit every single day. And he inspired me actually to start working that way, and I've never gone back. I work 7 days a week, 4 hours a day, for a total of less than 30 hours a week. And I know everybody can't do that. I know a lot of people wouldn't even want to try, but for me, it has been tremendous because what I'm doing is working fewer hours, but getting more deep work done. So let me give you a couple of recommendations here if this sounds enticing. First, just recognize you cannot sustain the deep work levels from your best week. That's a high watermark. That's not even close to your average. Second, get curious about digging inside yourself and finding what your real deep work average is. And that means you'll probably have to mourn the fact that it's going to be like 2 to 3 hours a day, max. And gang, don't freak out if you're finding it's like 2 to 3 hours a week. Just find wherever your baseline is today because we can start building from there. And third, find out when your deep work hours are. Yeah, there is a specific time of day or night when you're gonna be at your peak. So you gotta make sure to block that time off and defend it with your life. I can tell you 99% of people are wasting their best energy sitting in a meeting at 9, 10 o'clock when they could be doing truly great work. Gang, I know you wanna believe that you can just do unlimited deep work. You know what, have at it, try it. But when you eventually realize that deep work is a highly limited resource, you're gonna come around to the realization you gotta treat it like a diamond, defend it aggressively, allocate it judiciously. All right, quick pause. We're just gonna take a moment to talk about today's sponsor of this video, Lifehack Tribe. Lifehack Tribe is like joining a pro sports team for your productivity. We have a monthly membership program that's really just designed for you to move from feeling overwhelmed, overworked, and disorganized to massively in control and productive. Each month, what we're doing to facilitate this is we're giving you access to a roadmap with everything that we've learned about productivity. And we don't just give it to you and say, good luck. We support you with awesome live calls, accountability buddies, pre-planning sessions, so much support. So we're actually doing this together. We're supporting each other to create our highest levels of productivity and accountability. And the point isn't just to work more, it's so that you can go build the kind of life that nobody else gets to have. So I'm gonna offer you a pretty sweet deal right now. If you sign up using the link below, you get your first week in Tribe for just $1. Gang, if you're ready to get it together, if you're sick of feeling unproductive, just click the link in the description below and let's make it a change. So we talked in this video about the limits to deep work, and I wanna hear from you. Would you even agree? Are we even in agreement that there is a limit to deep work hours? Do you think it's more than 2 to 3 hours a day? Do you think it's less? How many hours a day can you even sustainably do deep work? And are you keeping those hours clear for doing that really cognitively challenging work? So listen, please feel free to demolish me in the comments. Let's have some fun. Let's just keep it respectful. And gang, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Click the bell icon if you think we've earned it. It really helps us with a YouTube funny algorithm. And if you're obsessed with human potential and living your best life like we are, consider subscribing to this channel. Join us in our journey to complete lifestyle freedom.